So good evening, everybody. Welcome to today's end of day review and forecast for the 26th of June 2024, brought to you by Trading Pro. As we all know, Trading Pro is an international multi-award winning financial services providing firm. They offer lots of interesting services, which is one of them that you are enjoying now, which is the end of the market outlook. So without taking so much of our time, let's get down to the economic calendar. So tomorrow being the 26th of June, 2024, we have just basically two high impact news tomorrow. So we have the Aussie CPI coming in at 2:30 a.m. and the new home sales for the US dollar coming in at 3 p.m. So tomorrow it's going to be a little bit calm. Not so much of, because the new dollar news at 3 p.m. tomorrow is not a high impact news, it's a medium impact news. So all things being equal, we might just have a cool day tomorrow, nothing so heavy and serious. So as always, we're going to start off with the EURGBP, the US 100, the dollar index, the EURUSD, the GBPUSD, gold, pound yen, and euro yen. So we're going to start off with the EURGBP. So why are we starting off with this? This gives you a directional bias of the relative strength of either the US, the Euro, GB, the Euro, or the British pound. Because when you have a good idea of this, it helps you plan and anticipate your trades properly. So for now, if we're looking at this, we have a bearish euro pound setting up. Although we had a long upper week, if you notice, this long upper week is the second major close above this daily fair value gap. So the possibility exists that tomorrow we might see a bit of a bullish run. Because if you look at this on the 4-hour, we have a break above here. But this low that was responsible for this high price has broken below it. So this might retrace into this fair value gap because of this lower week. We might see a steep retracement and then for price to come back for 84.30 tomorrow. So going into tomorrow, we might be looking at a slight euro strength going into probably Asia and New London before a continuation back to the downside, as this pair is bearish for now. So the next pair we're going to be looking at the US 100. Looking at the US 100, this pair, if we look at the daily, the bounce off here was very strong today, and it has created what looks like a bullish piercing pattern. So bullish piercing pattern is when it's a bullish sign, which means that you might see a continuation in the opposite direction of the initial move. It happens when the bullish candle closes more than 3/4 into the body of the down candle. As you can see, this is way, way deep. So what points the fact is that we might be seeing price come for this daily fair value gap. So if we look at it on the 4-hour time frame, where price is now on the 4-hour time frame is an important structure point. Is an important structure point. So we'll be looking to see what price does here. Go down to the 1-hour time frame. If price gives you a bearish evidence within here, then you would be looking for a move back to the downside on this pair. But I believe price may either take out any of these highs tomorrow before moving back to the downside. So the next pair, so going into US 100, we might see a bullish run tomorrow. As long as price stays below this high, the possibility exists that it might still move down. So price, this might be what you call internal sweep. This might be an internal sweep of this swing high, this before continuing back to the downside on the US 100. So we might see short-term bullish run before a continuation back to the downside. The next we are going to be looking at is the dollar index. So before we continue on the dollar index, we'd like to fully introduce our sponsor today. So Trading Pro offers lots of interesting services. Currently, they are offering free online trainings for both beginning and advanced traders to find out how you can take care, how you can participate in the training that is being organized. It's a virtual training. You could just call the number that's 080, that's 234 080 20 30 02 92. Let me call it again as 234 80 20 30 02 92 for further information as to how to join the training, which is virtual. And they also offer swap-free accounts. All the accounts are swap-free. Two are the Scalpex and the rookie accounts are spread-free, which means that whatever the price you go in, you don't have any negative spread on it. It's instant. So it's very beneficial for your pending order. So the spread will not prevent your price from activating. So that's very, very good. And we also offer this kind of training services at 10 p.m. and 10 a.m. West African time every day. We also offer training services and trade ideas in our social media platforms. That's our WhatsApp and Telegram. So you do well to register and partake in some of these beneficial offers. So we're going to start up now with the dollar index. Looking at the dollar index, the possibility, just like I pointed out over the weekend, that the possibility is that price is going to dip to here. If you go and look at this on the weekly, you notice that what price has done is a very steep retracement into previous week's candle. A very steep retracement. Let me use the fib so that we can basically see what price has done. So from this high, no, it's the other way around. From this low to this high, see that price has done 61% of previous week's candle. And if you're aware, previous week's candle is a bullish, it's a higher close candle with a long lower wick. So that's bullish on its own. So this might be like, this down move is the retracement or what you will call the Judas swing. So going into the daily, you can see that the daily now, we have what looks like a bullish move. And if you notice, price spiked the previous day's low, but hasn't spiked this high. So most likely, we might be looking at bullish continuation going into tomorrow on the US dollar index. So we might see a bit of a retracement. You'll be watching this set of down candles. This is the daily fair value gap. Let me go back to the daily time frame. So if we go back to the daily time frame, this is the daily fair value gap. Drop to 75% of it, then close it up completely. And then there was this move away. So we might see a bit of down move before a continuation to the upside. So for tomorrow, the dollar index has bullish trend going forward. The next we are going to be looking at is EURUSD. EURUSD is bearish. Is bearish. For those of you who profited from the signal I posted on the 1 hour time frame, congratulations. If you managed it well and made out with profits, that's very nice for you. So looking at this pair, although this pair has a long lower wick, which points to the fact that it's bearish, but we might see a steep retracement into this box here. The box is going to become clearer on the 1 hour. So if we drop down to the 1 hour, so this is where you'll be expecting price to come up into, probably here. So you might expect a bit of a steep retracement. So what you're going to do is you're going to box this area. Is this high? Take a slope. So you'll be waiting for price to come in here, probably to this 50% and this 1 hour fair value gap, and then a continuation back to the downside. Although price is already within a 1 hour fair value gap, possibility exists that it might extend higher before moving back to the downside. So that's what we have on the EURUSD. Next we are going to be looking at is the GBPUSD. GBPUSD is still kind of like bearish, but due to the weak EURGBP, this is not moving down. as it's supposed to. So if you're trying to sell the dollar strength, if you're trying to buy the dollar strength and you're selling GBPUSD, you're going to have a tough time on your shorts. That's why you need to always check the EURGBP. So if we go to the daily time frame on this pair, so that we had a long rejection on the daily, this pair is still bearish because as you can see, we have a break below this neckline. So this is a steep retracement. So with the EURGBP going to probably retrace in the morning, that may put a little bit pressure on this pair to move to the downside. But this pair might retrace a bit. You can see if you look at it on the 1 hour, it might already retrace. So if you're waiting for a little bit of a bearish move, probably down here and into this place tomorrow or during Asia and London. Because this pair is still bearish, but not as bearish as the EURUSD. So the next one we're going to be looking at is gold. Gold is bearish, but I believe it might retrace a bit. Because if we look at what we have on the daily, is a bearish pattern. The deal is that this first candle is not supposed to be this big. It's the second candle that is supposed to be this big. But the second candle is a little bit small, but it's an engulfing of the previous candle. So this is a bearish signal, but if you go to the 4-hour time frame now, where price is, this candle is what you call a master candle. Why? It had 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 bodies within its range high to low before the break here. So since we don't have a close below it, this might retrace a bit before moving back to the downside. So if you go down to the 1 hour, we have what looks like a bearish breaker here. We have this high, this neckline, this higher high, and the break below this neckline. So what you'll be waiting for is a retracement into this box from this low to this high. That's what you'll be waiting for, a retracement into this box, and then a move back to 23.16 first, 23.15, then we'll be looking at 23.06. That's what we expect for the gold tomorrow. Then the next one we're going to be looking at is the pound yen. This pair is still bullish, sorry. This pair is still bullish. If we look at it on the daily, just like I said, see, long upper, long lower week. This pair is going for 202.81. That's what this pair is going for. So any down move on this pair during the Asia or London session will be an opportunity for a long. So what we'll be waiting for on this pair is you'll be watching this set of down candles here. Maybe probably a deep retracement into it and a continuation to the upside. So this pair is still bullish. Last but not the least, Euro Yen. The Euro Yen is basically still bullish above 170.28. So this pair still expects some bullish run on this pair towards 171.60. So that's as long as it stays above this low here, 170.28. This pair is going to still continue to the upside. So you'll be waiting for a retracement into this down close candle for a continuation back to the upside during Asia session. So any questions? Is there any question? Anybody want me to look at before we call it a night? Okay, so in the absence of any question, I wish everybody a beautiful night's sleep and the blessed and lovely trading day ahead. Don't forget to join us at
I
10
wanted to.
a.m.
Hello, great ones. Okay.
Yes.
Not even about anything. I want to ask that the Wednesday advanced class, does it still hold?
For now, no, because we're doing a free
Okay.
training online. We're doing a free
Okay,
training
when is
online.
that?
It starts
When
by
is
10
the training?
a.m. By 10 a.m. It
Okay,
starts by 10.
is the link sent to the group or how does that
Yes, it's
operate?
sent to the group. It's sent to the group.
Maybe let's not add to that group. I've not been
You
seeing
just
link for any.
chat up with her. Chat up with her. You're not in the
Okay.
beginners class, so you will not see the link. The link is in the beginners class. So chat up with Blessing and
Okay.
she'll be able
Okay.
to
Is there a
send the
group
link.
for advanced?
No,
Okay.
there is no group for advanced. The advanced are just kept in a major group. You're already in all the advanced class, but that's
Okay.
for beginners. So just send Blessing a message and she'll send the link to you. So
Okay.
good night, everybody, and wish all of you a beautiful night's sleep and a lovely trading
All
day
right.
ahead. So good night,
All
everybody.
right. Thank you.